Welcome back. An Egyptian woman called Mary Alexander is strongly nominated to be the mayor, to take the mayor position in Chicago suburb. Mary Alexander, as the first Egyptian to be strongly nominated for the position of mayor in Chicago, United States. Mary Alexander was also included in the list of the most 20 distinguished women around the world for the year 2023. Alexander expressed her great happiness, affirming her appreciation for the Ministry of Migration and Expatriate Affairs, and especially the Minister Ambassador Nabila Makram, for the great efforts in caring for the Egyptian communities abroad. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Her Excellency Ambassador Suad Shalabi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, Ambassador Shalabi, Your Excellency, how do you feel about this very good news about the nomination of the Egyptian woman Mary Alexander to be the mayor of Chicago?
Well, I'm very proud to hear this news because this proves that the Egyptian woman is not only successful in Egypt but also when
abroad.
She's an immigrant and abroad, she can prove herself. And in the United States, it's not easy. She had to really do a lot of volunteer work and to prove herself that she is able to be a female governor. It's not an easy job, and she was gained the election. She was elected for this job. That means that men and women have elected her, and not Egyptian men and women, American men and women. That means that she's very popular, that she's very well educated, that she knows how to reach the people, and she has a stable family and a stable personality because she's married to an Egyptian also, and her two kids are born there. So she left Egypt when she was 5 years old, and that made her even come back often to prove her identity as Egyptian. So she herself said every time she mentions that she's originally Egyptian.
Yes, Ambassador Shalabi, Your Excellency, how do you see also that Mary Alexander was also included in the list of the most distinguished 20 women around the world for the year 2023?
As a young Egyptian female, of course, she's one of the most prominent Egyptian women around the world, and she gained this by her efforts and by her dedication, by her volunteer work, by proving herself and being responsible as an Egyptian American immigrant. So that means that she deserves this position and this election. And Egypt has to be proud of such a personality who has been brought up in America but keeps herself linked with her original country,
yes,
her
of course.
native country, Egypt.
Yes. Your Excellency, Ambassador Shalabi, what are the qualifications needed for such situation, an Egyptian to be strongly nominated to be a mayor in the United States?
Well, that's a very difficult question because it's not easy for any immigrant to prove himself or herself in a strange society. You know, this is a society that has different nationalities and different motives, and there are many a lot of competition from different nationalities. So to be able to prove herself and be responsible, she had to do a lot of volunteer work. She had to prove herself that she's knowledgeable and she's well educated. and she's able to reach out for the people and to represent the people in her governorate. So reaching the top of her career is something that we are all proud of, and it is not easy. As I said, she worked very hard for this.
Yes, you said that she made a number of volunteer work and exerted effort, and also there is, of course, an encouragement here from the Ministry of Migration and Expatriate Affairs and the Foreign Ministry here. I thank you very much for your time and for your valuable information, Your Excellency Ambassador Suad Shalabi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.